Archangel Michael says, "Listen with your heart because these words are not ordinary, they are dripping with divine power, they are carrying the fragrance of heaven, and they are sent to you in this exact moment for a reason greater than you can imagine." The enemy has been circling you, whispering lies, planting fear, trying to convince you that you are weak, forgotten, or abandoned. But the truth is blazing like fire before you right now. God has already prepared your escape. The devil thought he had you trapped, but you are about to witness 5 unshakable, unstoppable, undeniable ways to rise out of his grip forever. Stay until the very last breath of this message because every word is unlocking a hidden key within you. The first escape is hidden in your words. The tongue is not just flesh, it is a sword of fire. When you remain silent in your sorrow, the devil builds walls around you. But the moment you speak life, chains shatter. Say aloud, even when you feel broken, "I am chosen, I am blessed, I am free." These words are not empty sounds, they are thunderbolts that send the enemy fleeing. Every declaration of truth weakens his hold. You must remember this: the devil cannot steal a life that refuses to stop speaking God's promises. The second escape is in your vision. The devil blinds eyes, not with darkness, but with distractions. He fills your sight with problems so that you forget the promises. But right now, heaven is washing your eyes. You will no longer see walls, you will see doors. You will no longer see loss, you will see gain. You will no longer see enemies, you will see angels surrounding you. Lift your eyes, for what you see will become what you walk into. When you see the sun beyond the storm, no storm can drown your hope. The third escape is forgiveness. Nothing binds the soul more tightly than bitterness. The devil chains you with memories, forcing you to relive wounds again and again, until you believe you are your pain. But today, forgiveness is your key. Release the weight. Let go of the name, the moment, the betrayal. Forgiveness does not free them, it frees you. It lifts you from the pit the enemy built for you. It silences the devil's voice that says you will never heal. Forgiveness is the hammer that breaks the chains of yesterday so you can step freely into tomorrow. The fourth escape is worship. The devil cannot breathe in the presence of praise. He cannot stand where the name of God is lifted. Worship is not about music, it is about atmosphere. It is about shifting the air around you into heaven's fragrance. When you whisper, "Thank you, Lord," even in your tears, the enemy collapses. When you sing, when you pray, when you kneel, the ground beneath you becomes holy. Angels gather where worship rises, and where angels gather, the devil must run. The fifth and final escape is surrender. The devil wants you to fight in your own strength so that you grow weary and collapse. But God whispers, "Give it to me." Surrender is not weakness, it is divine strength. When you release your control, when you hand over the weight you were never meant to carry, miracles begin to flow. Surrender opens the gates of heaven, pouring blessings into your life faster than the devil can steal them. The moment you let go, heaven takes over, and the enemy's power dissolves like smoke in the wind. Beloved, hear this with the deepest part of your soul. These 5 ways are not simple steps, they are heavenly strategies written into eternity with your name upon them. The devil tried to bury you in fear, but you are rising in faith. He tried to silence you with pain, but you are roaring with power. He tried to blind you with lies, but you are seeing with clarity. He tried to chain you with bitterness, but you are soaring with forgiveness. He tried to crush you with burdens, but you are surrendering into unstoppable victory. Today marks the turning point. This is not the same day you woke up to, it is a divine appointment, a holy collision between your spirit and heaven's plan. You are stepping into freedom that cannot be undone. You are walking out of prisons built in secret. You are glowing with a light so bright the devil cannot even look your way. From this moment forward, every shadow is fleeing, every curse is breaking, every chain is falling, and every blessing is flowing. This is your escape, and nothing in hell can stop it. Beloved soul, let your heart tremble with this truth. What the devil tried to make permanent in your life is being uprooted this very moment. You are not just escaping, you are being elevated, carried by the wings of angels into a season that the enemy cannot touch. For years he has disguised his traps as opportunities, his whispers as wisdom, his poison as love, but today every disguise is being ripped away. The devil is trembling because you are finally awakening to the strategies of heaven, and when a child of God awakens, the powers of darkness lose their grip instantly. Hear me well, your escape is not silent, it is thunderous. The heavens are roaring your name in triumph. The ground beneath your feet is shifting, as if invisible chains that once buried you are breaking apart. Every battle that once left you exhausted is now turning into a testimony of your endurance. Every tear that fell in secret has been collected, and each one has become fuel for miracles that the devil cannot block. You are stepping into the fullness of your divine inheritance. The enemy thought he could weaken you with loneliness, but the truth is you were never alone. Even in your darkest nights, angels were surrounding your bed. Even in your deepest valleys, light was guiding your path. Even when you thought prayers were unheard, heaven was building answers far greater than you expected. The devil's greatest lie was convincing you that silence meant absence, but today that lie is shattered. God has been closer to you than your breath, and this realization itself is a weapon that will destroy the enemy's schemes. Your destiny is not fragile. It is written in the ink of eternity, engraved into the very scrolls of heaven, sealed by the breath of the Almighty. The devil cannot erase what God has already stamped with his approval. He may delay, he may distract, he may deceive, but he cannot deny. And right now, what was delayed is being accelerated, what was stolen is being returned, and what was broken is being restored in ways beyond imagination. Listen closely, for this is no ordinary revelation. You are being lifted from the ordinary to the extraordinary, from the valley to the mountaintop, from fear to unshakable courage. Every false voice that whispered failure is being silenced. Every shadow that loomed over your future is dissolving. The devil's plan was never about destroying your possessions, it was about destroying your faith. But instead of losing faith, you are walking out of this message with faith so mighty that no storm will ever sink you again. This is your escape, but not just escape, it is transformation. You will not leave this moment as the same person who entered it. The devil will look for you in the prison he built but will find only broken chains on the ground. He will search for you in the pit of despair, but he will see only footprints leading to the light. He will whisper into the wind, but his words will vanish because your ears are now tuned to heaven. From this moment on, every step you take carries fire, every breath you breathe carries life, and every thought you think carries victory. Your story has shifted, beloved. No longer a tale of battles and wounds, but of escapes and victories. You are proof that the devil does not win, proof that light always triumphs, proof that heaven always has the final word. And the final word over your life is freedom, abundance, joy, and unshakable peace. This is your inheritance, and nothing, not even the devil himself, can take it away. Beloved, let me take you even deeper into this truth, because the moment you understand what is happening in the unseen, your entire life will shift before your very eyes. The devil has been crafting illusions around you, wrapping them like chains so tightly that at times you thought those chains were a part of your own body. He wanted you to believe that heaviness was normal, that struggle was your identity, that pain was your destiny. But the fire of heaven is falling upon you right now, and in that flame, every illusion is burning to ash. What you thought was unbreakable bondage is being revealed as nothing more than smoke disappearing in the wind. Do you see what is happening? The battlefield is no longer outside of you, it is within. The devil has always targeted your mind, because if he can imprison your thoughts, he doesn't need chains on your body. But heaven has already declared that your mind belongs to light. The thoughts of defeat that once circled you like vultures are being silenced. The storms of fear that shook your nights are being calmed. The endless questions, the doubts that gnawed at your hope, are being answered not with explanations but with revelation. And the revelation is this: you are not weak, you are not forsaken, you are not bound, you are chosen, crowned, and set apart. Think about this for a moment. If the devil could have destroyed you, he would have done it already. The fact that you are still here, still breathing, still seeking, still holding on to the faintest flicker of hope, is proof that his power has limits, but your destiny has none. You survived storms that were designed to bury you, heartbreaks that were designed to shatter you, betrayals that were designed to poison you, yet here you stand. This is not survival, it is preparation. Every scar has become a key, every tear has become a seed, every battle has become a testimony. Now, let me show you the secret the devil never wanted you to know: his strength is only borrowed from your attention. The more you fixate on his lies, the stronger he appears. But the moment you shift your focus to heaven, his entire kingdom trembles. He is powerless without your agreement, and today you are breaking that agreement. You are declaring with your spirit that his voice no longer carries authority in your life. You are cutting off his supply of fear, his harvest of pain, his diet of despair. Without those, he starves, he shrinks, he disappears. Your escape is not just about leaving the devil behind, it is about walking into a realm he cannot enter. Imagine this clearly: a garden of peace where your heart beats without heaviness, a table of abundance where your cup overflows, a throne of victory where your name is honored. This is not imagination, beloved, this is your inheritance. This is where God is leading you even as these words flow. You are walking into fields the devil has no map for, stepping into doors the devil has no keys for, rising into heights the devil has no wings for. And here is the most astonishing truth: the devil is terrified of you. Not because of who you are in flesh, but because of who you are in spirit. He sees the fire upon you, the light around you, the destiny ahead of you. He trembles at your name when it is spoken in heaven's courts. He fears your prayers, he fears your praise, he fears your persistence. Every time you rise after a fall, it shakes his foundations. Every time you choose hope over despair, it crushes his schemes. Every time you speak truth over lies, it slices his plans into pieces. He cannot stop what heaven has already begun in you. So today is not just about 5 ways of escape, it is about transformation into someone the devil can no longer recognize. He will look for the broken you, but find the healed you. He will search for the bound you, but find the free you. He will whisper to the fearful you, but find the fearless you. And when he realizes he cannot touch you anymore, he will flee, leaving behind only the echo of his defeat. Beloved, you are not running from the devil, you are watching him run from you. This is the shift. This is the moment. This is the victory. Beloved heart, the heavens lean close as you hear this because your spirit is crossing a threshold where few have walked. The devil thought he had crafted a maze so endless you would wander in confusion forever, but what he never understood is that God never leaves his child in confusion. Even as you stumbled, even as you wept, even as you questioned, heaven was guiding you step by step, turning every dead end into a hidden door, every locked gate into a sudden passage. The devil's maze is collapsing now, and you are stepping out into a place of wide, open freedom. Do you feel the trembling within? That is not fear, it is the old chains recognizing that their time has ended. The weight you carried for so long is lifting, almost as if invisible hands are removing it from your shoulders. That is because angels are ministering to you in this very moment. While the enemy tried to convince you that you were abandoned, you were actually being guarded, watched over, protected. Heaven has always had a watchtower over your life, and today the veil is being lifted so you finally see it. Let me reveal a mystery: the devil is not only afraid of who you are, he is terrified of who you are becoming. You are awakening to your true identity, and once you awaken, you cannot be put back to sleep. You are realizing you are not ordinary flesh and blood, but a vessel of fire, a bearer of light, a chosen one marked since before time began. That awareness alone cracks the devil's hold like glass breaking under pressure. He cannot hold what belongs to eternity, and you, beloved, belong to eternity. Every storm you faced was not designed to drown you but to baptize you into strength. Every tear that stained your pillow was not wasted but watered seeds that are now breaking the soil of your life into harvest. Every betrayal that cut deep into your soul did not destroy you but carved space for greater blessings to flow in. The devil miscalculated. He thought pain would bury you, but instead it has built you. He thought losses would weaken you, but they have prepared you. He thought silence would erase you, but silence became the womb of your revelation. The devil has always tried to distort your reflection, making you believe you are less than what God has spoken. But today the mirror of heaven is being placed before you, and when you look into it, you will see not a victim, but a victor. Not a prisoner, but a warrior. Not a wanderer, but a chosen heir of glory. The reflection you carry now terrifies the enemy, because it is the reflection of Christ's light burning in your eyes. Beloved, your escape is not simply survival, it is resurrection. You are rising not as the same person who was attacked, but as one clothed in new strength, new clarity, new authority. The devil's whispers will still try to reach you, but they will sound faint, powerless, laughable. Because once you have tasted freedom, chains lose all attraction. Once you have breathed heavenly air, darkness becomes unbearable. Once you have walked in light, you can never go back to the shadows. This is why heaven celebrates you even now. Can you not sense it? The sound of rejoicing echoing through eternity, angels shouting in triumph, your name being lifted in song. Not because you were never attacked, but because you have escaped, because you have overcome, because you are walking out carrying fire in your hands and light in your steps. The devil has no answer for this victory. He can only watch from the shadows as you rise higher, brighter, freer than ever before. And the truth that seals everything is this: your story has turned. The chapter of struggle is closing, and the chapter of glory is opening. The page is turning in heaven's book, and the new lines being written carry no fear, no bondage, no defeat, only freedom, joy, and abundance overflowing. This is your inheritance, this is your identity, this is your escape. Beloved Spirit, listen with the deepest part of your soul, because what comes next is not only revelation, it is confirmation. You have wondered why the battles seemed endless, why the weight grew heavier with each step, why the nights felt longer than the days. It is because the devil does not waste his time on those who are empty, he wages war against those carrying treasures. And you, child of light, are a treasure chest overflowing with divine inheritance, with promises carved into eternity, with blessings that even the enemy cannot measure. The intensity of the attack was only the proof of the greatness within you. But hear this eternal truth, the devil has already lost the war. His claws may have scratched your past, his shadows may have tried to darken your present, but he has no authority over your future. That future has been sealed in the ink of God's covenant, and no hand of darkness can erase it. Even now, what you thought was blocked is being opened. What you thought was stolen is being restored. What you thought was delayed is being accelerated. The story of your life is shifting like dawn breaking after the longest night. Do you see the pattern, beloved? Each hardship, each wound, each disappointment was secretly weaving you into someone stronger, someone wiser, someone unstoppable. The devil wanted to break you, but all he did was train you. He wanted to bury you, but all he did was plant you. He wanted to silence you, but all he did was sharpen your voice. You are rising now not in weakness but in unstoppable authority. The very weapons he formed against you are becoming the stepping stones beneath your feet. And here is the secret that will forever disarm him: joy. The devil cannot stand a joyful soul. He can attack your possessions, he can rattle your relationships, he can stir storms in your mind, but when you laugh in the face of trials, when you smile knowing heaven has the final word, his power crumbles. Joy is the flame that burns his ropes. Joy is the oil that keeps your lamp shining. Joy is the banner that tells every enemy spirit you will not be moved. That joy is flooding you now, filling cracks in your heart, spilling into your home, lighting your path with radiance no shadow can swallow. Beloved, lift your eyes and see where you are going. You are not walking in circles, you are ascending a holy mountain. Each step is higher than the last, each breath lighter than before, each moment brighter than the previous. At the peak of this mountain is a throne prepared for you, not because you earned it through perfection, but because you were chosen before time. The devil cannot climb this mountain with you, for the air is too pure for him, the light too fierce for him, the glory too overwhelming for him. This is where you belong, where chains cannot reach, where shadows cannot touch, where the enemy cannot follow. And as you rise, understand this: your escape is not only for you. The freedom wrapping around your life will flow into others. Your testimony will become their key. Your light will become their torch. Your story will become their hope. The devil tried to silence you because he knew your voice would set captives free. But now that you are rising, nothing can stop the ripple of deliverance that will spread from your life. You are not just escaping, you are leading others out with you. This is the power that heaven has released. The devil is no longer your pursuer, he is your defeated foe. He looks upon you now with dread, because every time you breathe, every time you move, every time you pray, you remind him of his failure. And as you walk forward, radiant and fearless, he will retreat into the shadows, powerless to stop what God has already ordained. Beloved, you are free. You are whole. You are unstoppable. And nothing in this universe, can ever chain you again.